Eastern Michigan Eagles, taking on the winners of 5 straight, the LSU Tigers. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. LSU ready to kick it away to get things started. He'll start the return inside his 5. Not a whole lot of room to operate on that return as the coverage unit was there and ready. So Eastern Michigan's offense will take the first swing of the game. And David, their quarterback hasn't always blown you away statistically, but he is a guy that the coaches trust.
Yeah, and he'll show you some flashes of why you should trust him, Reese. But here's the thing. This is not a guy that we're saying, go win me the football game. That's not where he's at right now in his career. Jesse, he's a guy that needs the others. They got to help him out. They got to play on schedule, not make those mistakes, and guys really play well around him.
Yeah, David, the one thing quarterbacks don't want to be referred to as is a game manager, but that's really more what this guy is. You're right. They have to be able to run the football. They can't turn it over. They got to play great defense. If they do that in this game, he's good.
And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
Terrible way to start this game if you're on offense. You've given up 2 straight negative plays. You ran the ball on first down for negative yards, and now you take a sack now on second down. That tells me this offensive line has got to wake up. You knew this was physically going to be a challenge, but you've got to get ready to go, and you've got to fire off the ball because going backwards ain't going to get it done.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Complete downfield. Breaks into the open. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot it at the 37. And the Eagles want to pick up the tempo.
Well, Reese, you and I were talking about this before the game. How is this defense going to be able to deal with all the speed they have offensively? You saw them just rip off a big play.
And Jesse, now their heads just a little bit. Give up a big chunk. See if they can turn this drive into points. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. Back to throw, it's Hawkins. He's going to take a shot right away. Pulls it in on the right. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Tiger. LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Using his feet to buy time. And it's incomplete, but the penalty flag has fallen in the holding zone. Let's see what the call is. Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. Bunch formation for these receivers. Out of the gun, looking to throw. The short hands, it's Green. And that had all the makings of bug meat windshield, but how about the little corner taking on the big tight end and keeping him from getting the first? Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. He picks up maybe a couple before he stopped right at the 30-yard line.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Quarterback may change this route. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Punts it out of the air. He stopped at the 32-yard line, not enough for the first down. LSU will bring the punt team on the field. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. Wants to bring it back. Really explosive when he gets... This drive will get started from the 37-yard line. Back to pass, it's Hawkins. Under fire. Pulls it in. Brought down at the 47-yard line after the 15-yard pickup.
That's a really nice catch there, and I know LSU goes by the moniker of DBU. You take a look at all the draft picks they've had in recent years, and with this guy and his talent, they may be getting consideration soon of joining teams like Alabama and Ohio State for wide receiver review. This guy is really good.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
Playing defensive back, to me, is one of the hardest things to do in all of sports. You've got to be able to run with a world-class athlete who knows where he's going. You have no idea. You can't interfere with him. You can't touch him or it's pass interference. That DB right there did an incredible job.
And trying to put points on the board on third down. Now they're staring at fourth down. Looks as if LSU will line up to punt it away. And the ball comes to rest right. Lots of time left and ready to go back at it here in the second quarter. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. They had to punt it away on their last possession, but man, what great field position this time.
I mean, this is awesome. Like, last possession didn't go great. Now you're set up in an opportunity to get some points. Start thinking about what plays I like, Jesse, as I cross the 50.
There are a lot of offensive coordinators out there, David, and in this position, they like to take a shot right away and try and capitalize on this field position.
They worked that running game down to the 34. Let's give him 3 on the carry. And the Tigers come to the line on third and short, looking to keep this drive moving. On the move, it's Berry. They tried to go smash mouth on third and short, and it did not work against this defense.
Yeah, that's a really good job by the defense, because when you get in that third and medium area, listen, you got to be worried about the run and the pass. Did a good job playing.
Big tight end makes the grab, first down, still on his feet. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. They'll try the run. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. Wide receiver comes in motion. They'll run the jet sweep, trying to spread this defense out. Got enough space. They'll finally get him stopped at the 1-yard line. What a run there.
And you got to love it. Get the ball to your playmakers any way you can. Use their speed to your advantage. Nice job handing him the football, getting his speed to the outside to have a successful play.
The Tigers trying to pay off the threat on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And it... making side adjustments here. Use the play fake, now to throw. Fires to the wideout. Working that left side. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down.
And I love the awareness by the wide receiver on that play, because I'm not sure that route was supposed to be that deep. You got to wonder if the receiver decided maybe to adjust the route a little bit to make sure that he got the first down.
Big play out of the gate to start this drive, and here they come again. To the air, it's Hawkins. Steps away to find some room. On the run, deep down the right side. Pulls it in down the sideline. Ripping off a huge chunk of yardage, and he's got it just outside the 10 of the 11.
You got to love the rhythm this quarterback is in here on this drive, guys. 2 completions. He's seeing the safety rotation. That time, saw the one-on-one matchup he wanted, took his shot. He is in a groove.
Looking to throw on first down. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals. Grabbed in the end zone to Wants to throw on first down. Throws for the tight end. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. And they get the takeaway. And going right to work up top. Here's a heat. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the win.
Looking for a huge play. Makes the grab inside the 30. Touchdown, Tigers! LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. Wide receiver going in motion. Dropping back, it's Hawkins. Pocket breaking down. They get to him as he throws. They needed a big play, and they got it. And the foot down for the first down.
Man, we knew coming into this game just how explosive this offense could be, and a big part of that is their ability to throw the football. They've scored a ton of points, and it's because they can generate plays like that. When this quarterback sees the one-on-one matchup he wants, he is not afraid to pull the trigger, and he hits a big throw there.
Oh, he had it right down the middle, and it just squirted right through his fingers, and they miss an opportunity for a nice play on first down. The give from the gun. Oh, he's got some space. Past the 10. Touchdown, LSU! The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute, David.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
You see the offense trying to dial up the quick game there with the RPO, and I like the idea of trying to get playmakers this space out in the right flat of the field, see what can happen, but you need a more accurate throw.
Running into the open space. Just wanted to find a little space to run and ekes out some to get it up to the 21.
I'm not sure what the quarterback saw on that one, but that was a very quick decision to take off and run with it to try to get his offense some positive yards.
The Tigers really need to keep this drive alive on third down. Motion from the wideout. Unloads quickly. At the 35, he's open. There he goes. He's at the 20. Slippery slide. LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. Dropping back, it's Hawkins. He's got him in the flat. And he's brought down after a nice game.
And that's why if you're the offensive coordinator, you've got to find as many ways to get this guy going. Just get him the ball close to the line of scrimmage. Doesn't need to be a throw deep down the field. He's so dynamic when he has the ball in his hands. You saw it right there.
They couldn't draw up a better way to start a drive, and now they've got it 1st and 10 from the 41. Throws to the back. He's got it. Defense caught out of position, and they get him down finally at the 38.
You know, it's a nice throw by the QB there. When you're throwing to running backs, you got to make it easy. So you want to put it right on their body, make the catch simple, and let them go to work like they did just there, getting that first.
Fired just a little too long as the junior frustrated he missed that connection.
And it's nice to be a QB in this spot. He's had a great day, man. Like, great day. They've built a huge lead now. Incompletion's okay. Just take care of the football. Don't throw that thing to the other team.
Quickly to the tight end.
You know, tight ends are such matchup nightmares, problems for defense. They're too big for DBs to cover, and they're too fast for linebackers to cover. You saw it right there.
Wants to throw again. Gonna take a shot. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. They'll play it safe and send out the field goal unit. Looks as if this will be a 51-yard attempt. Good, right down the boulevard. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. You want to talk about having a weapon to bail out a drive? David, that's why kickers are so important after that long field goal.
And listen, important is a relative term. We need to make longer passes and get better gains so we don't have to kick long field goals, Palmer, again on offense.
And they've got the weapons to do that, David. They just got to be able to dial those plays up. Guys have to be able to make them one-on-one to make life easier on this kicker who is so important to this team.
To the air, it's Hawkins. Going for the big play. Brings it in down the left side. Off and running. He's at the... And we have breaking news. They score yet. They'll snap the ball. First play of the drive coming from their own 24. Running it to the right. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down. They get the W, and with that being win number 6, looks as if they're going bowling, guys.
And that's a good moment for this squad, right? Like, you start every season, you have big goals, and usually starts with your conference championship and winning a national championship, maybe going to the playoffs. Everybody has different goals, but getting to a bowl is always sweet, and this team's eligible now.
I know the coaches are really happy about this, the AD and the fans, because they know what it means for the program, right? You're going to get those 15 extra practices at the end of the year to help develop young talent. Looking ahead to next season, but that's next season. There's still a lot of football left to go this year. Let's just see how good of a bowl game they can get to.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.